Good morning. Good morning, you beautiful people. Morning, everybody. I am here with the Sunday morning glory. I just wanted to come on real quick and talk to you guys. I was kind of going in between back and forth, whether I wanted to do a live video on this topic or more so just, more so just record this video and edit and all that stuff. So I decided to just come on live and we're going to talk about these things because I've noticed, and in this video, I really want you guys to get, let me turn it off. I'm sorry. I really want you guys to give me some feedback because this stuff, Siler, come on, man. You do this every video. Every video. We're not going through this today. This topic is basically talking about these phones, these devices that we have are listening, and I am such a firm believer in that now. All right, so you know how we always play and we joke about how like the FBI and all that stuff, like they have your phones tapped, they can look into your phones, they can look at you through these cameras, and they can hear what you're saying. Like we always would say that stuff. Good morning, Amber. Amber says your hair looks great. Oh, thank you. I was actually in a little bit of a struggle this morning with my hair, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. It is coming along, and that will be a whole nother video. But, you know, watching a lot of these shows that are on TV now, we always think, especially like these FBI shows and stuff, we always think and we believe, go. We believe that, you know, the FBI, the CIA, things like that, these organizations are able to listen to what we're saying, see what we're doing. I actually was watching a movie one time where, Siler, come on, man, go somewhere with your life. A video one time where they were able to see what people were doing through their TV, and it was really creepy. Now, with all that being said, some of these things we believe, some of these things we don't believe, but I'm starting to be a crazy believer, especially now with Instagram and Facebook. If you guys have noticed, like when you're on Facebook, when you're on Instagram, they start having ads now. Like you'll be on your phone scrolling, and you'll see ads. Now, it used to be, good morning. It used to be where they would do surveys. They would get you to sign up through emails and do surveys and kind of collect information from you. But child, honey, now plain as day, they're collecting information in so many other ways. And the scary thing is, I really do believe that they're collecting this information not only from our searches through Google, but things that we talk about. Like I'm such a firm believer in that, and it's so freaking scary. Now, it first happened to me. I really like started paying attention to it probably last year back in October, around September, October, when I was going to classes in Coral Springs, and I was looking for, you know, different type of arrangements as far as where to stay. So I ended up staying at, what is it called? It's called Studio 6. It's like this sister brand of Motel 6. So it's more like a little bit more upscale than Motel 6. Good morning. So I started like looking up where I can stay, and I found Studio 6 over there, and it was pretty close to the hospital that I was going to be going to school at. And I thought it was really, really cool, really nice. So I have this application on my phone called IMO, and I talked to my dad through that. And I noticed that this app also starts posting like, are you from Florida? I'm not from Florida, but I live in Florida. I live in Florida right now. I live in Tampa. I noticed that this app, starts posting ads. So I was scrolling through, and I saw an ad for Studio 6. And I thought that was weird. I just brushed it off. I was like, oh, that's weird. And I took a screenshot of it and I showed it to my mom because I was telling her about these hotels because I never heard of Studio 6 before. I heard of Motel 6. We leave the light on for you, but I never heard of Studio 6. So that was the first instance. I was like, okay, that's weird. It's just crazy how it popped up. But now it's happening more and more often. I've noticed that when I search something on my phone on Google, I would start seeing it in my feeds as far as Facebook. I'll start seeing it in my feeds in Instagram, stuff like that. And now it's to the point where it's even a little bit more scary because I'm noticing that conversations that I'm having over the phone, I'm getting images and ads and recommendations on things that I talked about, which is really, really, really weird. So the other day I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and we were talking about something about money. And I was talking about borrowing money for something. And we got off, we didn't even finish the conversation because I think I was like on my way to work or something. We didn't finish the conversation. So I can't even remember if it was an actual like phone conversation or texting. At this point, I can't even remember, but I want to say maybe like within an hour or so, I got off the phone with him. And you know how on your phone, I have an Android. On your phone, it has like little feeds and clips and stuff of the day, like news and birthdays and all types of stuff. So one of the recommendations was like, need a loan. And that to me was so freaking creepy because I had just got off the phone maybe like an hour or so ago talking about money with my boyfriend. And the fact that they had this little ad and it said, need a loan, $1,000. I was like, yo, this is crazy. It's just too much for me. Like, it makes you think like your phone, you know, the audio, people can hear what you're saying and they're listening to it and they're like just pulling out keywords. It's really creepy. Like, have you guys have like anything like that happen to you recently? I was talking to this little group that I'm in on Instagram. We were talking about it, and she said, one of the girls in there, she mentioned that it also happened to her as well. Like, she's been looking for apartments, and then it just so popped up in her phone, one of the apartments that she was looking for, some kind of ad or picture recommendation. Like, I know I'm not the only one. Tell me I'm not crazy. Like, I need to know that this is happening to other people too. Not that it will make me feel better, but it would definitely make me feel better because I know I'm not the only one. I get that it's convenient for them to, you know, pull out these keywords, things that you're searching for, hotels, food, places, locations, like that I understand. But at the same time, it makes you really think like, what else are they able to do? Like, what can they see from your phone? What can they hear? Like, is anything private anymore? She said, I recognize the city you said. That's why I asked. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy the fact that they're listening and then monitor, like imagine how many conversations they're hearing, you know? Like it just blows my mind. It blows my freaking mind. It's creepy as hell. It's not just useful for them. Like, they're able to hear things that they want to hear, and then I'm sure they're hearing things that they don't care about so much. But at the same time, like, is anything private anymore? Because you have to really sit and think, like, these conversations that you're having on the phone, some people are out there talking about any and everything, and the things that you say can really come back and hurt you. But if you are, I don't know, like the thought that I'm looking at my phone right now and somebody on the other end could possibly be looking at me, kind of like how you see it in movies, that creeps me out. I know people that like cover their freaking camera. There are little things that you can buy and you put it over your camera, like on your laptop or your computer, and you can kind of open it up when you want to. I know people that do that, and it was always kind of weird to me, like, girl, you bugging. But now I understand why. Like, just think of how many cameras you have around your house, how your phone, your webcam, your computer, your laptop, like all these cameras are up. And to think that as you walk through your house, thinking that you're like totally in the privacy of your own home, people are listening, people are watching. God knows what the hell they're doing with these images and these recordings. It's creepy. Like, tell me, like, if this has happened to you guys. And then I also want you guys to tell me, like, what was it that showed up on your phone, or what ad or whatever happened. So with that being said, I'm going to start having some of the craziest conversations with myself. You know, like last night, Last night when I came home, I was sitting here and I was just having the most ridiculous conversation with myself. And my phone was like this. I was sitting there talking about my student loans and how I just got all these checks to pay off my student loans out of nowhere. I'm debt free. You know, if that's the stuff that's going to happen, if y'all want to listen to something and send me advice and send me information, send me information on how to get some checks to pay off these loans. Send me information on how to get some money to buy me a freaking place to live so I don't have to rent no more. Send me information like that. I'm just going to start talking all types of willy-nilly stuff that I want to happen and, you know, make this crap work for me, because at this point, I think it's a little bit too creepy to be talking about something, whether you're texting, talking, whatever, and have that crap pop up on your phone. I can't do it no more. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, in the words of Jalicia. Hey girl, if you're watching, let me go back and see. Even when it's turned off. Are you serious? Like, you guys, well, I mean, I guess that's true too. Like, if your phone is turned off to us anyway, like, unless your battery is totally out. That is creepy. I never thought about that. Oh my God. So now what? You gotta take your damn battery out, or is it still, do you think it would still be working then? Oh my God. That is, y'all. Somebody said the Matrix is real. The Matrix is real. I can't. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Let me show y'all. And I'm not even joking. Look at this little baby. And she's this is not what I wanted to show y'all, but look at that baby. She got food all over her mouth. Oh, that's my little plumpkins. But this is let me see if I can find the actual picture, because I thought it was really crazy. And I took a screenshot of it and I sent that. I sent it to my boyfriend and was like, tell me what you say. Tell me what you see. And he's such a douche. Oh crap, let me not show his telephone number. He's such a douche. He was like, oh, you looking for Russian hotties? Because that popped up on my phone too for some reason. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So look, this was on February 26th when it popped up on my phone. Wait, let it focus. Let it focus. Do you see right there where it says need to borrow $1,000? This is a screenshot. Like, I'm not even joking. This is a screenshot from Monday last week. And that's when we had this conversation. Isn't that crazy? I can't. Like, that was one of the instances that it happened. Like, I would notice it on Google. Google, I can totally understand. That I get. But when it comes down to actually knowing that you didn't type anything, I didn't type anything in about borrowing money or money situations, nothing like that. I didn't have any conversations as far as, you know, searches on Google with that stuff for it. So for it to pop up, is that Ruben's bike? Child, somebody done took your bike, Ruben. So to have that stuff pop up when you're like just going about your day is ridiculous. Bianca said that she noticed it as well, that I'm not crazy. Well, tell me what you noticed, because I want to, like, what else is there that you can do? What do you guys think you can do to have privacy? I know there are people out there that's like, oh, I don't do phones, like older people, like people that are, you know, super, super duper, I guess I want to say old school. Like, I don't do phones, you know, the feds and the CIA and stuff, they watching, and you hear these stories and you think that these people are crazy. But to some extent, all this stuff that we see in these movies and even cartoons, like some of this stuff is real. You know, like when you really sit down and think about it, some of this stuff is actually happening. I can't deal. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm not going to drag this video out anymore. I just wanted to come on and share because they listening, child. They listening in on these conversations. I'm done. All right, I'm gonna go vibe out today. I'm gonna listen to some jazz. I'm gonna clean up my grandfather's saxophone. and I might go out for a bike ride. I'm not sure. I got something in my eye. I was also thinking about doing something with my locks, but I don't know. Most of it is real. All right, guys. Well, this video is going to end now. I thank you guys for tuning in. Just wanted to share that with you because, like I said, the whole thing is creepy and crazy as hell. And I needed to know that I'm not the only one that this is happening to. So if you guys didn't catch the live video and you're watching this now, definitely share down below what you have noticed happening as far as, you know, conversations or texts or searches that you have done. And then stuff just start popping up on your phone, whether it's social media like Instagram, Facebook. Let me know because I know this stuff is crazy and I want to see like what you guys have experienced. So until next time, I thank you guys for watching. Remember, if the message matters, share it with someone you love. Oh man, you got to see my wall. Bye guys. Keeping all that damn noise. Goddamn neighbors.